What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to Death from Above with fully maxed Vortex coming from a flying Ares, basically the Ophion, with 57,000 damage per Vortex and 2.5 meters splash damage with the Explosive Expert pilot skill. I don't always hit very well still. It still seems to do minimal damage sometimes. The Imugi getting the first hit here is an example. He should take around 200,000, but he did get maybe 40,000 damage here. But he does have some defense systems running, so probably that is also a reason. But still, some moving targets are still not so easy to hit, but it's getting better, I think, with the Explosive Expert. And I hope it also comes for Thermite and Aphid. Because quite honestly, I don't understand why it gets Vortex, but the rest doesn't get it. But yeah, same category of weapons, same weapon family. I should get the same thing too. Anyways, we're going here. And don't believe me, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna make some pretty good hits and kills in this video too. There's gonna be a lot of that coming. But there's also gonna be freaking Revenants jumping on me. But let's, okay, hold on. Here we go, and boom! Yeah, that was a good, let's say 150,000 damage he just took. We're stacking the nuclear amps to get more and more damage as the match progresses. From 25 to 32 stacks now with this last shot. Recharging. Revenant is great for that because he has so much health that he can constantly regenerate. That, yeah, we can just leech damage like crazy from this guy. But it will, you know, eventually we're gonna get him down. Thankfully, he's not paying attention to me. Well, I'm so surprised that he's still there, man. After all of this, imagine he's coming for you, and you need to defend yourself against his brawling weapons with the Vortex. Can you imagine how chanceless you would be? Thankfully, he was being taken care of by some of my teammates as well. But of course, if he did come for me, then I would be able to use my ability and fly away or attack him with that weapon as well. So we have something coming up there. By the way, do you know that there is a 200 Ophion robot giveaway? Top right corner. If you haven't yet participated, make sure you do. Boom! Down to last stand with you. And sadly, a millisecond too early, I fire the next Vortex, not taking him down as he comes out of last stand, because his last stand was still ticking. But a little bit more damage being done. And I don't know, this is the moment when this guy from the 300 clan decides to focus me. And that focus lasts throughout the entire end of the match. Can't attack me now because I'm in my ability, but you'll see he respawns stuff and he goes 100% phase aggro. Here, I'm firing a bunch of rockets first at this guy right there. Boom! That was a good hit there, man. Awesome. And then comes the Minos from him around the corner soon. No, actually, I'm firing at this thing first. See, that was very little damage, but, well. And now he's starting to do this damage. He's amplifying my built-in firepower, which is good because that allows us to deal more damage to him, forcing him into a reflector, and now you see it. He will ignore everything. He will run past the hawk in front of him. He will ignore the lynx next to me. He will go 100% phase aggro because we all know that when you're running a Titan, what really hurts you are the Vortex. That's right, we all know that Vortex is so dangerous, you must eliminate it whenever you get the chance. Anyways, my Vortex shots forced his reflector. That meant my subsequent flight will take him down no problem. And also, we had a hawk on him as well. Ah, that would have been such a good hit. No! He's coming back. He just used his angler ability just to get closer to us faster. Because remember, Vortex can never be allowed to exist. It will nuke the crap out of your team, so whenever you see someone running Vortex, you must sacrifice all your anger to get him killed. Apparently. Whatever. So, next situation here, that if you don't end up very high in the damage statistics with Vortex, but 3.2 million isn't actually too bad, considering the others have like 4 million and 2.8. So, it's not terrible, but a lot of the damage also came from the built-in weapons, of course, on the Ophion robot, right? Yeah. That's, however, the point of the setup is to use the Ophion robot together with this. What are we gonna shoot at? This guy's almost dead. Gonna start to fly. Yeah, maybe this siren or hawk or whatever. Bam, 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 bam. See? He was just walking. And my rockets barely hit him. The damage I have with these 3 shots would have been far more than his remaining HP has. But he was walking, and so the damage doesn't happen. And yeah, it's just the reality, unfortunately, that these weapons very often don't hit with the real amount of damage, and that the Pixonic tried to fix it by adding splash damage to these weapons, which again should happen to Vortex and Thermite as well. But it still somehow doesn't help. Even with the explosive expert pilot skill, there is still not enough damage coming from these weapons. But I did get almost that entire Seraph killed with the Vortex. Of course, any other weapon system put here in place of the Vortex would have gotten the job done. Let's face it, we have ridiculously low DPM on this setup, damage per minute, but it is fun. It's a trolling setup and trolling weapon that is incredibly fun. Wait, where's the Sharingan? Ah, there's the Sharingan, okay. Got it. Firing at the Ao Ming. Did a good amount of damage to him there, because it's a Titan and he has resistance that our weapons don't bypass. Thankfully, I'm not quite taken out yet. Starting to fly. Here we go. And, oh, he just activated a blue shield and a yellow shield in that moment. Sharingan is gonna time us out, I think. No? Oh, yeah, he does now. But he allowed us to get the Titan first. And then, after I fall down, boom! Big old hit on the Sharingan, which, oh, he's firing back. No, somebody's firing back at me with rockets. Okay? Well then, this is a big montage for you guys and gals. Only the best of the gameplay that I was able to gather in a quite a long time frame, actually, that I played to record this, because not all the matches you play with this are going to be fun and very good. This time I hit a pretty decent hit on the Imugi. And he is down. Nice. Now this guy enters his weakest mode with no resistance, but my one Vortex that made it through the shield didn't really hit him very hard. Could have gone better, I guess. But he was not standing still, so I guess some of my damage just didn't make it. So, gonna start to fly. Shoot the... Oh, gosh. From all the targets I could have chosen, I chose the Falcon, because I didn't see what it was. And I thought, it's a slow-walking target. Let's see, maybe it's a vulnerable target. And then it turns out to be the least vulnerable target of all. It's a freaking Falcon. You don't want to shoot at a Falcon, period. And even less so with Vortex. You reload 10 seconds to do like 1% of the damage to him. Yay! That's good. Yeah, you know, in order to kill a Falcon, you need something like Weber, weapons that bypass resistance, or build up an explosive bomb effect, like the built-in weapons here, or, you know, Incinerator, Scald, Skadi. Other things that work are toxic weapons, corrosion weapons that work really well also against it. And if you don't have either of these, then you're better off firing at something else. Leave the Falcon to those who have a way to deal with him, right? Same goes with the Skyros Ball, which is another target I just randomly chose. So, okay. There's the Imugi boy. Firing and spreading my shots, but the damage, the amount of HP on that shield is pretty significant. Crazy. Blocked all my rockets. Or 2 of them. And here comes an Indra. Boom. Nice hit. That was a good 10%, 15%. Not bad. Not bad for a Vortex hit. Boom. Takes another one. Doesn't go into his ability. I'm waiting to activate my ability here, so because I want him to start shooting and amplify my built-in weapon damage. Also, he just used one of his abilities, and now we can hit him so hard with the increased Titan damage from this setup. Look how often we're triggering the bomb effect and how much extra damage we just did just by shooting him with the built-in weapons. Immense, crazy. Because he used the first invincibility ability first. Phase shift. And then he had only 1 left. Look at this damage. Look how much damage the built-in weapons from the Ophion do. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, this is really a good setup. Then increased damage against Titans, it's just nuts. Alright, so nice airstrike into the center here. I'm getting 4 people hit with my corrosion. That's what I call a good hit. This guy just has his shields down for some reason, so I'm actually able, or I was actually able to deal a good amount of damage to him. Landing, putting up another Vortex hit on his face. before making it down behind cover. Uh-ohs. What is that? Angler. Oh no. But we will probably get our ability back before he reaches us. Yeah, boom. Vortex in his face, and now we're flying, blocking all the damage, boosting our built-in weapons firepower. He's coming out of his ability, so he gets also completely taken out immediately. That was a good timing, or for him, a bad timing on leaving his stealth from the ability there. And now we're ready to get into the next one. I'm dodging the Incinerator and Skelt from the Harpy. It's very difficult to hit with these weapons, especially when enemies are walking left and right, because they have minimum splash damage, and yeah, they basically just miss if you're not perfectly hitting the target. So is he gonna... Yeah, nice. Okay, he's making himself immobile by using the reflector, allowing me to gain some extra time here on this. Hitting him again, activating healing. I'm hoping he will fire at me so I can boost my firepower again, but no, he's going for somebody else. And boom, good hit as he lands and loses his reflector. We're losing this match though, so it's over. Alright, so for now that's it, ladies and gents. What do you think about Vortex on the Ophion? Of course, Vortex, not really an up-to-date weapons, even after getting the splash damage and a bit of a damage boost. It just showed how the Vortex was before, how bad. It's still bad, it's still not, you know, able to compete, but it's fun. It's fun to play, and that's what it matters for me, and that's enough for me to run it. So hopefully you had some fun too. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit, for more. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys are awesome as always. Manni signing off. Bye bye, and don't forget the giveaway with the 200 Ophions.